Hello guys, welcome back to STEM Trainers. Okay, today we are doing a topic that is simultaneous equations. So this is generally a topic that is there in A level maths, pure maths. So there are two types of questions that they generally ask is one is when they will give you two linear equations or two lines and they will ask you to solve it. Second is when they will give you a linear and they will give you a second degree equation, and then they will ask you to solve for x and y. So basically what we have to do in all these cases is solve for x and y values. Okay, so let's try them. Let's try the first question. Now the first question is two linear values. So what's the basic idea is there are two ways, I mean there are more than two ways actually to solve two linear equations. So let me just give you the substitution method which most of the students use. Substitution method. So what they will do is they will find, let's call this as first equation, let's call this as second equation. So they will find value of x or y from first equation and substitute that in the second one. So this will simplify your equation and then you can find the values of x and y. Okay, so let's do it. So from my first equation, I can say if I take 2y to the right side, I can say my x value is 2y plus 12. Now I will substitute this in second equation. So instead of x, I will write 2y plus 12. So 2 times x plus 3 times y equals minus 4. So this was my equation. So let's collect like terms. So this is 4y plus 24 plus 3y equals minus 4. And it will give me 7y equals minus 28, which will give me y as minus 4. Now once I get y value, you can substitute y in first equation or second equation, whichever you like. So this will give us the x value. So let's try this. So substitute sorry, y in first equation. So it will be x minus 2 times y. Y is minus 4 equals 12, which is x equals, so 12 minus 8 is 4. So it will give me 4 value. So this is the substitution method that we are using. Okay, now for this question, let me just give you briefly what other method you can use. Let me first write the equations. So x minus 2y equals 12. Method 2, if you want to use, you can use this method also. So equations are x minus 2y equals 12. And my second equation is 2x plus 3y equals negative 4. Okay, now second method that we can use is, you can say elimination method. Now what is this elimination method is? You will try to make one coefficient either of x or y similar to the other coefficient. For example, you can see in first equation I have coefficient of x as 1. This is 1, right? In second equation I have coefficient of x as 2. So I will try to make them same. So how can you make them same is if you multiply first equation by 2. So I am multiplying first equation by 2. Okay, just keep in mind multiplying first equation by 2 and then writing now. So it will be 2x minus 4y equals 24. I have multiplied the first equation by 2 and I got my new equation. So these two equations I got now. So coefficient of x is same. So once you have coefficient of x as same, now you can subtract them. So what will happen is when you will subtract them, so second equation basically minus the third equation. So when you are subtracting, obviously you have to change the signs. The second equation that you are using, that is 2x minus 4y equal to 24. So now you subtract them, what will happen is this will cancel and this you will get as 3y plus 4y, because remember we subtracted, so this sign changed from minus to plus. So 7y equals minus 28. See, you are getting again the same value y as minus 4. So this is what you can use. And then again do the same thing, substitute this y in any of the equation and find the x value. So you can use substitution method, you can use elimination method, whichever method you like. Okay, now let's go to the second question. Now second question is more what they generally ask in the exams. So now we have a linear equation. In second part, what we have is a linear equation like 5y minus 4x equals 1, and second is x square minus y square plus 5x equals 41. Okay, so what we will do is we will substitute. Again, we will do the same thing. We will find value of x or y from any one equation. Generally, we find from linear equation because it's easy to find x or y value from the linear equation. So from the first equation, you can say I will find x or y and then substitute in second. Okay, so let's find value of y. 5y equals 1 plus 4x. It implies my y value will be 1 plus 4x divided by 5. So now once I have y value, I will substitute in second one. So second equation is x square minus y square. Now instead of y, I will substitute 1 plus 4x over 5. So this is y now. Okay. Plus 5x. There is no y here. Okay, so I will keep it as it is. So now this becomes my new equation. And what's the use of this equation is this whole equation now is in only one variable, that is the x, or you can say the unknown x. So I can find this now. Okay, so let's simplify this and try to find the value. So this is the x square minus, so you can multiply this. This is nothing but 1 plus 4x whole square over 5 square, that is 25, plus 5x equals 41. So let me just multiply everything by 25 so that I don't have to deal with fractions. So let me first multiply everything by 25. So I will get 25x square minus, I have this square. So you can open this using FOIL method or a plus b whole square, whatever method you know to simplify this. So I will get now 1 plus 16x square plus 8x, and then plus 125x equals to, because I am multiplying everything by 25. So 41 into 25, that is 1025. So now let's simplify this. So 25x square minus 16, that will give me 9x square. And then I will get 125 minus 8, that is 117x. And then I will get 25 plus 1, that is 26. So minus 1026 equals 0. Now this is the simplified quadratic that I am getting. So I think you can divide this further by 9 to make it more simple. So I am dividing by 9 to make it more simple. So now I am getting is x square plus 13x minus 114 equals to 0. So now make factors of this. So this will be 19 and 6. Okay, so x plus 19 and x minus 6 equals 0. So from this I am getting x as minus 19 or x is 6. So when x is minus 19, now substitute that in the first equation. Remember the first one, linear one. So let me write it here so that you remember. 5y minus 4x equals 1. So this was our linear equation. So now we will substitute x in this to get y value. So y value is, or if you can remember, my y was directly 1 plus 4x over 5. So let me substitute there only. So 1 plus 4 times minus 19 divided by 5. So this is minus 75 over this, which will give me minus 15. Okay, so when x is 6, then y is coming out to be 1 plus 4 times 6 over 5, which is nothing but 5. 25 over 5 is 5. So my final answer is, when x is minus 19, my y is minus 15. That is one of my answers. And my second answer is, when x is 6, then my y value is 5. So there can be two answers in this. So that's it. That's all you have to do in simultaneous equations, especially when a linear, that is a line, and some 2-degree curve is given. This can be anything. This can be circle, parabola, ellipse, lot of things. Anyways, we are not here to discuss that. So this is how you can solve them. Thanks for watching.